Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for another video today. Today I'm going to be making this video, right? It's pretty much what I'm going to cover today is, I guess, love. Making love, okay? Is what this topic of this video is going to be. But before we get into that, I also want to just tell you guys, like for all the targeted individuals out there, the best thing you can do for yourself is to create and gift Orgonite if you want to be free from your attacks, okay? I've told you so many times in videos, but I know a lot of y'all are new to my videos, so you might have not seen me say this before. But creating, gifting, and getting the Orgonite out into your area doesn't let the gang stalkers in. These demonically possessed people who work for our government, who worship Satan, they cannot go where Orgonite energy is. And not only that, it delivers you from your attacks. Like I was just led today to an electrical substation that feeds the electricity to this area, and I went and I gifted like probably about 5 or 6 Orgonite generators over there. When I get back home, it's like there's no attacks right now. I'm getting no attacks because when you open up the grid and that positive energy, that consciousness energy starts running through the grid in your area, that's what they're using to target you. When you're able to take that out, it literally it makes your attacks go away. Like right now, this is the best I've felt since I've moved here in Sedona. It's because I just took out the major electrical substation that feeds electricity to this whole area. So I'm just going to tell you again, you need to start creating Orgonite. If you can't create it, you need to start purchasing it, and you need to gift those areas. And when a lot of people don't know what gifting is, what gifting is when you make the Orgone generator or purchase the Orgone generator, and then you go to places like the cell phone towers, the water treatment centers, the sewage treatment centers, the electrical substations, bury one, on every intersection of your neighborhood and your area, but your best bet is to bury them. You want to bury them deep, and when you do this, it opens up the Christ consciousness grid in the area. It's going to relieve you from a lot of your attacks, and your gang stalkers, the people who come after you, the people who actually are satanic and live in that area, when you do this, they leave. Because they can't, anybody satanic or demonically possessed cannot live in an area where the Christ consciousness grid is open. It's like you're taking land, you're taking all this away from them. So my best advice I can give you, get to work. If you want to be free, it's up to you. If you don't, then suffer. But let's move on. The reason that I'm making this video is, first I'm gonna tell you guys a story, okay? When my targeting first began, okay, I had a pretty good love life, and this was probably like maybe a year into my targeting when they first started coming after me. Me and a woman, we were making love, and right at the point of the orgasm, when you have an orgasm, right after that, I started getting burns and attacks all over my body, and I couldn't figure out like why is this happening? Like, why am I getting these attacks like really badly right after I have an orgasm or I just made love to a woman? And I didn't figure it out. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. But what happens, you guys, is whenever you have like an orgasm, it creates a lot of light. And it's like an explosion of light, okay? And it burns evil beings, okay? So if you're being targeted by evil beings, right, and you have this big, large orgasm, if you have very strong sexual energy, it burns them, and it can even kill them. So this happened like 2 or 3 times to me, and I couldn't figure it out. Like, why, after I'm having an orgasm, right, why am I getting attacked so badly, like really bad burns and stings all over my body? Like they're trying to tell me, don't do that, that's hurting us. And I put 2 and 2 together later, and I was like, oh. But after that happened, right, my love life started going downhill. Not much, love making. Anything I try to do, like, you won't believe, like, the stuff that they have done to me, like, and that's why I'm making this video, because I actually have evidence now of the kind of stuff they're doing to me to mess with my love life. And but ever since that happened, they're really scared of when I make love, and they try to do everything they can to not let me make love. But let me tell you a little bit more about making love so you can know. When a man enters into a woman, it's a sacred thing. When the penis goes into the vagina, the two beings become one, and their bodies merge, their heart chakras merge, their hearts merge, their atoms, cell, and electrons merge, and they become one being. And it's a very sacred thing, and it's actually a path to enlightenment, and it's kind of like one of the mysteries of love in the universe. Like, you have to figure it out for yourself to understand how important and sacred it is, and the special thing that happens when a man enters into a woman, or vice versa. But also, not only that, but there's a lot of, this is going to help you guys out, but whenever a man and a woman, right at that point, you guys, when you're having the orgasm, or right after you're having the orgasm, is the most is the best time to start manifesting what you want, because of that sexual energy and that orgasm vibration. You can, if you're trying to achieve something, whatever it is you're trying to achieve in life, maybe it's a new job, maybe you want to do a new business, maybe you want to be more enlightened, maybe you need some kind of healing, whatever, maybe you want to see with your third eye, whatever you can think of, whatever you're trying to manifest, right at the point of when you're having the orgasm and right after is the best time to say and visualize what you want, because it's a very powerful manifestation moment. And there's actually a lot of stuff online that, if you don't believe me, you can Google. You can Google, like, sex manifestation or orgasm manifestation, and there's a lot of stuff online about what I'm saying if you don't believe what I'm saying is true. That's where I actually learned, is doing the research myself and applying it. And you can also do it during masturbation as well. So what I wanted to cover that with y'all, so you could know that. And also so also, let me put this in. You know how when the universe, how there's the Big Bang theory? Well, what that really is, you guys, is the Creator, Mother, Father, God, get together in a marriage of love making, and the actual creation process began when they made love and they had an orgasm, and that's what the actual whole Big Bang theory is. Okay, it's like there was that process of love making, and there was the orgasm, and then boom, creation began through love. That's why they call it light and love. That's why we're love and light beings, because and that's why they call it orgone energy, orgasm. Okay, that's why they call it orgonite, orgasm. Okay, all the clues are there if you put two and two together. So that's important for you to know too, that that's actually how things began, is through love. Okay, love is how things began. When man and look what happens. A man and woman make love, and what comes out? A baby. Creation process. Okay, creation process. Something is created from what? Making love. All right. So as we go through this video, what I want to explain to you is the government, the Illuminati, the elite, okay, they hate love. They hate love making, okay? That's why they pervert it. That's why in pornos, it's all about anal sex and not about, regular sex. It's, if you see all pornos, it's all about anal and all this nasty crap and degrading women. I'm not into that. But and also, so you guys know, with sexually transmitted diseases, that's why they actually created the Illuminati elite government, whoever you want to call them. That's why they created sexually transmitted diseases, because they hate the intimacy of a man like not wearing protection, and that intimacy that's created between the two when they're making love. So that's why they actually created STDs, because they want everybody to wear condoms to block that feeling of love, because they hate it. It drives them nuts. So just so you know that. So as we get closer, why am I saying all this? Okay, I'm kind of pissed right now because they're messing with my love life badly. But and I'm going to show you like what they're doing. But let me give you some more examples. Not that long ago, when I was in Texas, I was going to make love to a girl, and we were literally about to go make love, and then all of a sudden she starts putting her head down and shaking her head, and I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, I can't do it. And she changed her mind at the last second, and I didn't put two and two together, but I want to tell you, that's how powerful these psychics are. Okay, they went into her and they made her change her mind to not make love to me. So they just keep trying to block me from making love. And then there's actually, God, I'm gonna need to find the website, but there's a website where I found that it says like love is the key, one of the keys to enlightenment. Making a lot of love is one of the keys to enlightenment. And but I only have a couple minutes left, so let's get on with the evidence, okay? So there's a girl here that I met, and now bear with me because it was just here and now it's not. Oh, great. Alright, well, it was just here, now it's freaking missing. I don't know if just hang on, I know it's got to be here. But just while I'm looking for this, what they're basically, here we go. Okay. What's basically going on, and I put the intention forth just so you guys know how powerful intention is. I put the intention forth that I'm going to meet girls in my area, and we're going to go out on dates and get to know each other, have a good time, and we're going to make love. So I put that intention forth, and it works. I have girls in my area friending me on Facebook, but they're blocking me. They won't let me connect with them, and I'm gonna show you that here. So this is a girl who is a very pretty girl. Look at her last message. Why are you not responding? This was December. Her profile is gone. That's the last thing I have. Why are you not responding? And I remember her name. And now when I go, these girls that I'm trying to connect with in my area, I can't find them on Facebook. It's like they've disappeared from the freaking world, okay? So that's one example, okay? And here's, there's a lot, but I have 3 documented. It's probably like 5 or 6 girls that this has happened to in my area. And okay, all right, here's another one. Okay, if you notice, everybody's here, their pictures here and stuff, but the people that they're not letting me, and this one, actually, her name is still there, but she has disappeared too. Her picture's disappeared. When I click on these girls' profiles, they're gone. They're